In this video, I'm going to show you all the XML-RPC and RMI assignment. So let's start with the XML-RPC. First, I'll run the XML-RPC server. This is the main screen. Let me connect another PC. So when you start the client, it will first ask for the password for the client, for the engineer. Let's enter 1, 2, 3. So then when it's connected, it will show here under the number recycling machines connected. Let's connect another PC. So now let's first let me explain the client interface. Here you can see the input items for the recycling machine. Just by clicking it, you can enter the item, and here it shows the weight of the recycling machine. So these down here are the methods of where you can print the receipt. Either you can print the receipt in this panel or on a different JFrame on the console. So after you click receipt, it will show you a summary here. Then after that, all these buttons get disabled. So in order for a different receipt, you have to click this new build to get a new interface. So when you click receipt, it will send you the receipt. It will send the receipt to the server, where you can see. Since there's a small formatting issue with this laptop, it doesn't come online. Usually this comes towards this side. It shows the receipt of the machine. So let's run another receipt on this. So see, as you can see, that particular receipt comes here. So let's see other way to run. In this JFrame, and even that goes to the console. The receipt gets printed on the console. So, and there is another restriction level for engineer panel, where engineer can reset these values, clear the recycling machine, delete the receipts, and refresh. So let's go to the engineer panel. The username would be default for everyone, which is admin, and then the password, which is created when you start the application, which I previously showed earlier. So this is the engineer panel. Here it shows the machine stats, where you can see the number of cans, number of crates, and so on. And here are the receipts which are printed in this recycling machine. The engineer can clear items, which will reset all these values, and then reset function, which will clear all the items plus delete all the receipts. And refresh is while this is on, you can still print receipts, which will come here, and when you click refresh, it will show the next receipt. So let's clear the values. So these values get cleared. Machine cleared successfully, and it will show record that the engineers visited this particular machine. Let me show you this panel. The password I created for this was 12345. As you can see here, this PC clears the item at this time. So again, if he clears it, it will show it again. So reset, as I told previously, it will reset all these values, plus it will delete all the receipts. So now let me see, it resetted all the receipts and it shows that it resetted. And even if you refresh, you will get an evidence that you refreshed, the engineer refreshed. So that's basically all from the client side. Let me explain the server side. So here, as previously I told, you can see the connected recycling machines here, and the engineer visits and the recycling transactions here. So in this machine names, you can select the you can choose the connected IPs, and then you can find the relevant name. Since this is known as desktop, and then for this PC, Nishanta, you can identify the name, update values. So here you can choose the IP and update the values. So this is, in order to find that particular IP name, it is these values are updated from this PC. So let's try on this. The values are updated here. So let me try in the next PC. Let's make it 1 digit. The values are refreshed after you click new build. So let me click that and start. As you can see, the values are changed. So the next is report. So you can generate reports for specified IPs. So let's start with this PC. So the relevant to this IP, it will show all the transactions and engineer visits and update value history. And then for this particular IP, show all that relevant IP's information. So this analyze transaction here, it will analyze all the recycling machines and transactions, and it will show in a pie chart. So this diagram shows the percentage of this particular PC, how much they use this recycling machine, and this diagram shows the percentage of the items used, cans, crates. So like for example, cans have been used 30% of the whole process. And then if you want to individually generate that particular pie chart, you can select the relevant IP you want and analyze that recycling machine. So this recycling machine, about 33.3% cans have been used. So let's try that. So that's all about XML-RPC. Now let me show the RMI version of the assignment. So this is the same assignment which were done for the XML-RPC with a different architecture. It shows enter the admin password for this particular IP address. Let me again print the receipt. So as you can see, as the XML-RPC, same way the RMI also works. All the transactions and connected machines have been shown here. Let's go to the engineer panel. Let me show you again the reset function. When you click reset, the machine status resets as well as the receipts. Previously the clear only resets this machine status, resets both. So as you can see, all the evidence of the engineer visits have been shown here. So let's try load edit values. Let's try a 4-digit value this time. As you can see, we uploaded 3 values. Those 3 values have been updated. Let's try the other PC. Make it let's have a 2-digit value. One has a 2-digit value. As I previously explained, machine names, I can find the relevant machine's name and then report. So this analyze transaction is, which I previously told, and it will analyze all the recycling machines and all the items that went inserted. And analyze this particular recycling machine. So that's all about XML-RPC and RMI assignment. Thank you.